Hey guys, I'm your famous, friendly, family favorite, the fantasy football guy, and I just wanted to get on here and give you a quick lineup build to give you an idea of the players that I like for tonight's Sunday night showdown match. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers at the Dallas Cowboys. CD Lamb is not going to be playing in this game due to his ankle injury, which stinks because CD is an absolutely incredible athlete and he's fun to watch. And I don't like seeing players injured anyways. I never like seeing that. So I hope he recovers quickly. Uh, with that said, let's go ahead and move on and just go over these players really quick. I tried to make this video already and it turned out terrible, so I'm just remaking it and trying to keep it very simple and basic. Mainly it turned out bad because there's just not a lot of players that I love the matchups for today. We'll look at Josh Jacobs. He tends to be a workhorse. He's had 16 rush attempts in week 3. He had 16 rush attempts. He had 23 in week 2, 19 in week 1. So he's got a lot of rush attempts. But his average per game is only 13.6. So it's not really that high in my opinion. The Cowboys are 13th against the running back. They are 15th against the rush. However, they are 32nd against the pass, which makes me like the pass game more tonight for the Packers. And Jordan Love is going to be my favorite on this slate in this game. I'll just tell you that right now. Cowboys are 32nd against the quarterback. They are 32nd against the pass. They are the worst in the league against the quarterback in the pass. So, yeah, that's why I like Jordan Love here in this spot. He only averages 16.3 a game, but he is set on paper to thrive tonight. So, George Pickens, he's going to be the guy since Lamb is out. However, the Packers' defense looks incredible this year, guys. They are 4th against wide receivers, 8th against the pass, 1st against the rush. They got Micah Parsons now, and it is showing. They are playing good football on defense this year. So, don't think I'm going to be playing Pickens. Dak Prescott, averaging 16 a game, but the Packers are 2nd against the quarterback, 8th against the pass. I don't love that matchup. Javonte Williams averaging 19.5 a game. Again, I really don't love his matchup, but if he's on the goal line and he can get in the end zone like he did that first week twice, then I don't want to regret not playing him because I did in week 1. I did not play him. Basically, I was basing things off of when he played for the Broncos, and that was a mistake because he has been good with Dallas. I still don't love the matchup here. Don't know that I'm going to play him, but if I do, it's probably more because I'm counting on some goal line rushes. Yeah, Tucker Kraft averaging 14.4 a game. Cowboys are 14th against the tight end, 32nd against the pass. I think Tucker Kraft is going to get some play tonight for sure. He's just been getting a lot of targets. 4 targets in week 3, but 7 in week 2, 4 in week 1. That's pretty good for a tight end. So, maybe not outstanding, but they've been using them. The one play that I like here for the Cowboys, the one play that I actually like, that's sad I feel like to say, but I'm saying it, is Jake Ferguson. Packers ranked 27th against the tight end position, and I expect him to have a good game tonight. I think they're going to be throwing to him probably a lot, to be real honest. The receivers for Green Bay on paper look fantastic because Green Bay is 32nd against the wide receiver position, 32nd against the pass, like we said before. Problem is, who's he throwing to? Which receiver is he throwing to? Romeo Doubs averages 8.4 a game. Reed is out. Reed is hurt, so we don't have to think about him. which again stinks. I don't want to see him hurt either. I wish him a quick recovery. But he is out. So we got Romeo Dobbs, who's averaging 8.4 a game. My assumption is he'll probably be the one to get the most fantasy points tonight. Then you got Matthew Golden, averaging 5.1 a game. And then if you scroll all the way down here, you got Dontavian Wicks, who's averaging 5.8 a game. Now he's seeing 4 targets, 6 targets, and 2 targets. So 4 in week 3, 6 in week 2, 2 in week 1. He's seen quite a bit of targets. Romeo Dobbs has had 2 targets in week 3, 5 in week 2, 4 in week 1. And then you get to Matthew Golden, who has had 4 targets in week 3, 2 targets in week 2, and 2 targets in week 1. Who do you go with, guys? I'll be honest with you. I trust Kraft more than I trust any of the receivers, but I love the matchup for the receivers. So I think I'm going to go Romeo Dobbs and maybe Wicks. Not sure about Golden quite yet. Now, Aubrey, we all know he can play football. 22 points in week 2. That was a great game. 8 in week 3, 11 in week 1. But the Packers are 7th against the tight end position. Or, the kicking position, the kicker. I don't love it here. But I'm really not sure where to go with these matchups. I don't think I'm going to play him. I don't love it. I could definitely see you picking the Packers defense. Their fantasy points don't look that great, but they have been playing good football on defense. Dallas is 12th against the defense on average. McManus, we can look at him. Averaging 8 a game. Fantasy points, that is. The Cowboys are 18th against the kicker. I don't love him here either, but eventually you're going to have to play somebody. Turpin is averaging 9.6 a game. The Packers are 4th against the wide receiver, 8th against the pass. So where do you want to go with that? Tolbert's averaging 4 a game. I think I like Turpin as a receiver for them to play, but I'm not sure that I want to play any of these guys. But yeah, just to end this video, because it's starting to get like the last one I told you that was flopping. I'm just going to go ahead and end this video, but I'm going to give you the players that I like the most. As captain, I like Jordan Love. I like Kraft. I want to play Kraft in this game. Maybe Javonte Williams just for the goal line work. I like Romeo Dobbs. I'm very tempted to play the Packers defense, and I think I might. Ferguson was the other guy that I really liked. That would leave us with 2,600 for one more player. And you guys can decide on your own, I guess, who that would be. But 2,600, that doesn't leave a whole lot. So maybe I would tweak Jordan Love. Maybe even put in Kraft as the captain to open up the salary space. But yeah, you guys can fool around with it. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Try to keep it short. But these are the players that I like the most, I think, in this game. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate you watching.